what? I better maybe do a dual degree so I won't have to worry about it for a depression. And I actually went and became an accountant as well as a degree in finance. So I double degreed.
These enemies
basically
just
because
keep
of
coming.
that day.
How do you plan to outsmart them this time?
So how did you begin learning how to trade? I mean, we're probably skipping a short period of time here, but when you decided that you were going to start trading, how did that sort of come about, and how did you begin learning the stock market?
I totally started probably a little different than most people. I literally started, I got graph paper, a giant poster of graph paper, and I started plotting prices in my dorm room after the stock market crash. And I was watching gold and the S&Ps, and literally every single day I would track the high, low, and close, not knowing anything at all. And over a period of time, I started to notice what I call a pressure point, and whereby the market would either go up big or down big. And I was able to start to sense it before it happened. So I would see something, for example, in the S&P, and I would have a pretty good inclination that, the next X days we're going to be strong to the upside or strong to the downside. So that's literally how I started. And after that, I did what probably most people do and go to the business library or the bookstore and get as many books on trading and people that traded as possible as you can get.
Okay, and these pressure points you refer to, is that something that you continued using sort of moving forward, or was that just sort of where you began to cut your teeth?
No, I did. I used those points in virtually every single market, mainly futures markets for the most part, but that's where I really started to put together a track record. And it was small, but it was consistent. And those pressure points completely existed, probably do today, but they were very, very clear back in the late 80s, early 90s. And a lot of people talk about, there were some big trend followers back then, and the markets have obviously changed, and the markets always change. So for me, for the first X years, 7 years, 6 years, I was completely using that method that I had literally taught myself. And I could take the graph or the chart and I could turn it upside down and I could see it from the opposite way. And I would literally my mind just started to totally look at different patterns. And I could see patterns just from the open, high, low, close, like other people can. But I was doing it at such a young age that I was kind of getting in rhythm with the markets, if that makes sense.
Yeah. So what is a pressure point? Can you just kind of, I know it might be a little bit difficult to explain because we've only got audio here, but can you just give us a basic idea of what is a pressure point?
Yep. And it's very simple. It's basically what is known as, for example, an ascending triangle. It's it's basically technical terms, basic stuff like an ascending wedge or a triangle, whereby the market's gone, or even a market that's gone completely sideways for a period of time, and you're literally looking for a breakout in either direction.